Welcome to my channel. So let's continue this particular edutech series, and today let's talk about the difference between Comedk and KCET, and let's take a look at how to apply for Comedk. So I'm covering only Comedk in this particular video because earlier I had talked about CET, KCET, how to apply and so on, and other information about it. I made two videos on it, so I'll leave the links to it in the I button, and also would mark them towards the end of this particular video, so you can go have a look at that. But in this particular video today, we'll have a look at the Comedk and what's the difference between Comedk and the KCET and so on. So let's get started. So let me share my screen. There you go. So I asked Gemini, so let me zoom in a little bit so that you can see it clearly. Alright, so I just asked Gemini like what's the difference between KCET and Comedk, as you can see. So here, so it says that while both exams are gateways to engineering and professional courses in Karnataka, they serve very different purposes depending on where you live and what your budget looks like. So here's a breakdown of the key differences. So in case of KCET, the eligibility wise primarily for Karnataka residents, you must typically have studied in Karnataka for at least 7 years, and non-Karnataka students generally cannot apply for this. And for Comedk, it is open to all Indian citizens regardless of which state they are from. And the type of colleges and seat quota, if you look at it, KCET mostly grants admissions to government aided private colleges under the government quota, and it's the only way to get into prestigious state run institutions like UVCE and so on. And then in case of Comedk, only grants admission to private unaided engineering colleges in Karnataka, example RVC, BMS, MSRIT. Mostly those are autonomous colleges these days. So then if you look at this, other key difference is the fee structure, where most noticeable difference where in KCET case it is highly subsidized, generally low, ranging from roughly 65 to 90,000 rupees. And in case of Comedk, it's much higher with the private seats, the fees usually ranging from 1.6 lakhs to 2.6 lakhs per year. And then the exam pattern and ranking is also slightly different, as you can see here. The mode is offline in case of KCET, and it's Comedk is online CBT based, computer based, and the ranking is 50% exam score plus 12th board exam marks is considered for KCET. But in case of Comedk, it is 100% based on the entrance exam score. The difficulty is focused on conceptual clarity in NCERT's case in KCET, and as per NCERT they will follow, but in Comedk it's more application based and slightly faster paced. So there are no negative marking in case of both KCET and Comedk, but I believe in NEET there is a negative marking. And if you're a Karnataka student, it's better that you write both, and KCET would be your best bet for a low cost seat, but Comedk will serve as a crucial backup in case your KCET rank goes down or isn't high enough to get into your dream college. If you are from outside Karnataka, then Comedk becomes your primary pathway to get into the top tier private colleges in Bengaluru and beyond. So these are the details that I wanted to mainly share about the differences. Now let's talk about the application procedure. So this is the information brochure that they had shared. The comedk.org website has this. I will leave the links to the brochure and the main website where you can apply for Comedk in the description. And then this is what it looks like in the beginning. So steps to register, dates, getting ready for the exam and other things. So you can see this is the website, and they have a help desk also for the students. Then let's look at the FAQs and other things they have given. You can go through it. So these are the steps in general. You read the information brochure. They have a very detailed walkthrough steps in their application video, which you can go through step by step. They have provided, so you don't really need a walkthrough of the application form filling as such. So I'm not going to cover that in a great detail, and it's pretty much simplified, not like the NEET one where which had unique things to do, where you have to take a fingerprint of all your all the 10 fingers, and then you have to take a live photo and so on in NEET case. But here it's not that complicated. Then you register online first and get your user ID password, complete the form with payment, and then you avail the mock tests offered. In this particular website, they will give you the mock tests for you to prepare, and then you can relog in during the edit period and you can make the corrections and everything. Then finally you download the test admission ticket, the TAT, what they call, Then you finally attend the exam, check score and download the rank card, and then you attend the counseling as per the schedule. Remember this particular institutions like or the agencies like for example the NEET, the COMEDK or the CET, I think they demand a certain deposit to be made if you want to go in for the counseling. And then if you, in case if you do not take any seat, then I think they will not refund the money to you. I think that's topic for another video. So there is some there are some institutions which like some companies as such which offer this kind of counseling guidance to you and more information with all the historical data about the colleges and the seat selections and the rankings, and for which particular rank what type of seats can you get, and which one should you first pursue and all that. I mean, like whether to take KCET or Comedk and all of that. So I'll talk about it in a separate video but let's focus on this particular Comedk thing right now. So let's go down quickly. This is not a very big document, but let's quickly skip through it. So these are the dates, key dates. So as you can see, 3rd Feb, the start date was, it was a start date for the Comedk registration. Then 18th February, mock test was made online only to registered candidates. 16th March would be the last date for the online payments and last date for the submission of completed application forms. So still you have 15 to 16 days from the time of this particular video upload. Then 10th April, the start date to edit the selected fields. 13th April, you have last day to edit the select fields, and 3 days basically. Then on 29th April, you can download the TAT test admission ticket. Then on 9th May, the last date for downloading of online test admission ticket. And on Saturday, you have Comedk UGET Unigauge E 2026 and engineering entrance exam. So 9th May is the date when the examination will be. So 3rd May is the date for the NEET exam, and 9th May is the date for the Comedk. So remember. Then they have explained everything here about the Comedk. So Comedk stands for Consortium of Medical, Engineering and Dental Colleges of Karnataka, and the number of seats available and the fee structure, everything will be notified before the counseling itself. And see, it says Comedk UGT 2026 test scores valid only for 2026-27 admission year, academic year. Okay, so 200 plus cities it will be conducted, so you could end up writing this exam not in your native city, but could be in any other city as well. So that option also they have provided, similar to other competitive exams. Like there are 3 preferences here, 3 places you can choose. 2 places they will allow you to choose Bangalore or your native place. 3rd place you have to choose something nearby. Let's go down. Okay, this is important. Let's look at this. So this is the general instruction for registration. So they will ask you for your email ID and mobile number, and that will remain the same. It cannot be edited, so you make sure you enter it correctly. So then use desktop PC as I said, and use the approved browsers, Chrome, IE or Mozilla Firefox. So in case of IE, now it's actually Edge browser, by the way. So candidates are requested to check the spam mails, yeah, just to see if the confirmation and everything comes over email and SMS both. Then these are the documents that will be required in JPG or PDF format, they are saying, but they allowed only JPG format. There is mentioned here clearly mobile number and email ID and 10th marks card, max 160 KB in JPG format, Aadhaar card or government ID proof, again JPG format, color passport photograph 160 KB JPG format, again signature of the candidate on a white paper sheet, again JPG, student signature of the parent. So here this is one additional thing, signature of the parent also was being asked. Then unique ID proof of the parent, basically again like Aadhaar, you have to give it in a JPG format. And then all this KKR and others category related certificates also you may have to upload in JPG format. Then examination of fields in the registration form. So these are all the fields you can go through. It's pretty self-explanatory. You have to fill in those details. As I said, there is no confusions around it's pretty simple, straightforward in case of the Comedk thing. So photograph must be recent one with light background, signature of the candidate, like all of these things which I already talked about. Then then you have to provide the parents mobile number and all of that, and that's what they will ask. Other than that, I don't think there is anything confusing, so it's pretty self-explanatory, and you just fill everything, and finally you can go ahead and pay the fees at the end, and then download the application confirmation form. And the payment mode, it's available in the form of credit card, debit card, net banking, and UPI also was available. So the payable amount was 1,700 rupees for general merit. So I think we almost covered everything related to KCET. All right, so this particular video was more of an information for you in terms of what's the main difference between Comedk and KCET, and why you should apply for Comedk also. So I hope this particular video was helpful for you. So I'll try to bring in more edutech type of videos in the future as well. So please subscribe and share my videos to your other friends, and I'll catch you in my next video. See you. Bye bye.